Let me upgrade you. That's how we have to start this reading, because it's let me upgrade you, let me upgrade you. Yeah? Somebody needs an upgrade. No, rude, wrong. Somebody's getting an upgrade, and this is a really laughy, funny, cheesy energy. Let me upgrade you, okay? We are going to get this upgrade. You are going to get this. This is indeed confirmed. But there's a lot going on. Your life's really spicy. It lets me know there's a lot of people in your life around you with an opinion, with a view. You could be a social media influencer. You could help a lot of people in their love lives. Everyone's waiting for you to see what's going on next in your life. Who are you dating? Who are you with? You could be someone who has been on a reality show before, like X on the Beach, like Love Island, or you could be applying and auditioning to go on one of these shows. Yeah, you've been waiting a long time to get your chance in the spotlight. This is interesting because this is spreading out, and for some of you guys, it genuinely is getting a deal on reality TV. Going on Big Brother, going on X on the Beach, going on Love Island, going on The Challenge, going on one of these shows, basically. Are You the One comes to mind as well. So really interesting. But obviously that's not for every single one of you guys. This could be online dating as well. It could be speed dating. It could be trusting your friend to hook you up with someone they know, double dating with friends, a lot of in the field activity, a lot of opportunity, a lot of public eye, a lot of public persona. Even if it's just your crew and your friendship group, someone's been saying, well, I know a girl, or I know a guy, or actually I can introduce you to this person. Like, your name's been out there, people are talking about you, and people desire to... Oh, I've got an interesting story to see you with someone. This is weird, and this is potentially a little bit inappropriate, but I'm going to say, well, bear with me as I say this, but I see a teacher who works in a school who potentially has her students trying to hook her up with another member of staff. So it gives me about 2 or 3 girls potentially in primary school, younger age, and they're trying to hook up an adult teacher with with another adult male teacher. So these kids, these students are trying to hook up the teacher. And actually it's funny because kids are incredibly gifted, obviously. It's making me laugh because professionally you can't say this, and you've just got to be like, no, stop being silly. Guys, please stop. Sit down. No, playtime's over. Go back to your classes. That's it. I'm not talking to you anymore for the rest of the day. It varies in age because it could be secondary school where they're a bit older or even college age. But someone's trying to hook you up. I also say that to say, if you are already dating someone publicly and you work in the school system or you work with your lover, then there could be toxic issues. So stay with me. A lot of different people on the line. If there's someone who you think is quite cute and for some reason you've just been chatting casually with them, or you've just eyed them up once or twice, but the students with their earth angel gifts, because children just see energy and aura, they've tried to hook you up with the same person, or they're going, Miss, what do you think about him? Miss, what do you think? Or Sir, what do you think about her? And then now they've gone back to the that person, and they're starting to play love connection, right? They're starting to hook you up without you wanting to be hooked up, and you've got to be very professional about that because that's not allowed. But in the staff room, when you're alone, at the end of the day, when you're in your class, things are going to start heating up a little bit, because when no one else is around, you may start talking to this guy, and this may develop into a relationship for real. Like, I feel like there is a relationship budding and brand new because of this student's interference. Yeah, children have these aura, clairvoyant abilities and gifts, and they are picking up on the fact that there is a love connection between you and another person. But if you work with your lover, oh, it looks toxic. That's what I will say. I will say that you may be having arguments, disagreements. If you are in the school system with it, it may be being seen, like as the students are picking up on it, or there's just awkward energy going on. There could be a breakup, a divorce. There's nothing worse than two teachers who are married suddenly getting divorced, and then they're like, "Sir, are you going to quit? Are you going to leave? Because your wife's like deputy head of the school, and it's going to be weird, and she's changing her name, so we're not even going to call her the same surname anymore. She's going back to her original name." Like, it's that kind of stuff. And we do have a Messy Divorce Talks reading out on the channel that just came out a bit before this, so go and check that out over the last few days. And it's not cute for some of you, and for some of you it's really cute, but stay with me. Legacies is from my TV tarot deck. The X on the Beach, also from my TV tarot deck. First and second edition we're using, yeah? The middle is the Rider-Waite. We're going to dive into the Rider-Waite story now. But I want you to know that the action card, Legacies, is actually the Three of Wands. It's in the action position where you have to take action to make your legacy happen. You need to take your legacy into the light, yeah? Because I could be talking to a librarian. I could be talking to a teacher of any kind, a leader. Someone comes to you. They come to you for education of some kind. They come to you for something. You can even be admin within a school, yeah? Either way, you work within a role where others come to you. And within that position, you've been waiting for this thing to happen. You can feel that this is going to happen. You're moving towards this. Fascinating energy here, because we have the X on the Beach, which is my Page of Wands card, and it's the X card. So it's the past energy, and it's relationships. And can you see in the X on the Beach image, this person's got like a flame stick. And that is the reason this card really grasped and grabbed me with that Page of Wands. But with the Six of Cups in the middle from the Rider-Waite, it really is giving X energy. Definitely a past relationship issue here, or something from the past here. And not like someone could be on probation at work before they could move into this connection. But I'm going to go with the past energy, because I feel like it's a stronger collective energy coming through, especially with the Five of Cups here. Because what I see with the Five of Cups, we've got Six of Cups, and then we're going back. Like, you're trying to move on, right? Stay with me. The past energy is Chariot. You were moving on. But in the now moment, something's brought you back to the past. And as you've dove into the past with your ex, or whatever old energy this is, we've gone to Five of Cups. You've lost a cup by going back in time. So you've gone backwards in some kind of energy with another person, and you've lost a cup on the way. Yeah? So you've lost some. Like, it's confusing, because I don't want to just hold on to that one student teacher's story, but it looks like you've gone back to an ex. You've gone back to an old way of being. You've gone back to an old job. You've gone back. I see someone who's gone back to the past. And the thing is, when we talk about exes, here we go. Now it's opening up, because I'm going, this can't just be about one man and one woman, or same sex, it doesn't matter. But this can't just be one relationship here. The energy is too rife. There's too much more going on in the collective. But look how many people are here. How many exes have you got? Ex-colleagues, ex-family and ex-friends, ex-students, ex-co-workers, contracts. Like, there's a lot going on here, and it's a new kind of relationship show. Yeah, it's a shit show. It's an absolute shit show, and you have to work through it. And in this, everyone starts dating each other. Oh, don't tell me you work in one of those teams where your ex now dates your colleague, and that ex now dates that colleague. Everyone in the team is dating everyone. It's like we don't go anywhere else out of this rock pool to find love and to date. Oh, this person dated that person for 4 years, but now they're dating this person. They've been together for 2 years. That person's broke up 4 months ago, but now they're going on a date with a new member of staff who just came in last week. Like, it's going on and on and on. And there could be affairs, there could be arguments, there could be cheating, there could be flirting, there could be like after work drinks and dinner around mine, and everyone's coming, and it's a whole community group and network, and we've got husbands and wives, and those who have been dating and those who have been flirting, and everyone getting to know each other, and it's the clique and the friendship group that you're all in. And to be honest with you, it's a little bit toxic, because it looks like someone's going back to kissing, hugging, being with It's interesting because I see somebody being successful in love in this. I see someone coming together and getting a connection, but I see toxicity all around everyone else. Look at the image and look at the two in the middle. That's Corey and his missus. They're still together now from what I know. They've got 2 kids together now. Their story's been crazy. And he also is featured in not only 16 and pregnant, but Teen Mum with, I think, Cheyenne, who is his baby mama number 1. It's showing me, do you see how much stuff's going on here? It's showing me layers and layers of toxicity to get to the one you love. Goodness gracious me. More than anything, as we get towards the devil, but in the interference position, God is outrightly saying, this has all happened for a reason. Because there's been cheating, affairs, toxicity, lies, ups and downs. I'm connecting with someone who's single. I'm connecting with someone who's been in a relationship for a long window of time. Someone going through a divorce. Someone leaving a husband. Someone leveling up their relationship, going a little bit public. And someone who is actually locking in for the first time with someone they've met in this kind of social group. And they're telling you all the scandalous stories about everyone else and what they've been through. But you two are actually solid, yeah? Everyone else around you is a mess and slept with each other, dating each other. It's a wild feng shui of sex and rock and roll in an environment that isn't very sex and rock and roll. Yeah, like it's like school teachers and the staff team, but it's like radical rock stars like on the weekend. I know what it means to be a school teacher. We don't all live sweet and airy fairy. Do you get what I mean? But it's funny to me because that's exactly what it's saying as well. And it's such a shift from your day job, whatever you do day to day. But at the weekend and the evenings, you are turning up and you're a party animal, or it's wild, right? And the devil is here going, you've got to make sure you don't let anybody else into this or disturb this. Because look at the 2 people in the middle with Corey and his missus. They are kissing, they are locked eyes. Everyone else is fighting, throwing cups, playing, screaming. Everyone else looks really silly and immature, and you two are in the centre and you look strong and stable and grounded. This could be going public as influencers. And some influencers who go public, right? It's just toxic and mayhem and a mess. Like, it gives me someone who's a lot classier. It gives me a classier, healthy relationship evolving out of a shitstorm. Yeah? That's all I can really say. And it's nice because your environment, your surrounding environment, your energy and your frequency is the 3 of Cups. So celebrate this. Don't ignore this. This could have been a fearful thing for you. Both of you could have been projecting outwardly your most deepest insecurities and could have been incredibly withdrawn, antisocial, isolated, awkward, because the devil was present. Because look at all of the things going around this couple and the X on the beach card. Chaos. That's mayhem. You don't want to be associated with all of that. But look how you're both locked eyes and focused on you. That's exactly what's flourishing. That's the upgrade coming for someone in a relationship. But when I speak about the person going for divorce and separating and a husband and wife breaking up, the upgrade is that coming to an end as well. Because now both of you can go and get the love you've been looking for because you've been unhappy for a long time. And if you are going through divorce, definitely check out that divorce reading, okay? Because the greatest asset for you now, and it's giving me free energy. We haven't got another free here, but in the 5 of cups, we always identify that there's 2 cups and then there's 3 cups quite separate to each other. So we can take that as a free. And then the 6 halved is also a free. So we can pull threes out of our bum crack if we would like to for this reading. And we will. Because I feel like it is indeed significant. Because with the 3 of Pentacles in your greatest asset position, it really does talk about building stability, should I say, stably aligning, yeah, slowly taking the stabilizers off, yeah, getting this going. And it's the cups and the coins for me that I love, because not only have you got emotional sentiment and a really watery 3, but you've also got the pentacles of stability in the 3. And then you've got 2 more cups above that, the 6 and the 5, heavier energies followed by the devil, but you came in with the Chariot. You knew you had to move on from this. You knew you had to move forward. You knew what your legacy was and what you wanted. It's interesting because I'm talking to the person on the verge of divorce, but you knew your legacy wasn't to stay with them. You knew the Chariot was guiding you forward, up and out of that. And on the other hand, the person that's starting the new connection and finally feeling like they've met their one, their other, you knew that you were going to find someone amazing. You knew that person gave you butterflies or a feeling you didn't have before. You knew. Either or, you all knew. The collective knew. So now, let me upgrade ya. Yeah, it's time. That upgrade is coming now, and you've got to be open to receive that. You've got to let that happen naturally by being open emotionally after what you've been through. Yeah, not holding a grudge against your ex and their past, because you could be getting with someone who's got a history and a past. It's like, I will say, this is a great example for us to leave with. In Teen Mum, I think her name is Cheyenne. Out of any reality show or anything I've ever seen, and no, I think Corey and Cheyenne as co-parents are the best co-parents I've seen on the screen. Obviously, it's reality TV. You don't know what is real. Corey's not always there. He's filming other MTV shows quite frequently. But for Corey to have his woman who's in this image with him, can't remember her name, who has 2 kids with him, who he met on another show, after being with Cheyenne, who he also met on another show, and now they've both got their own separate shows, do their own thing, but he still comes on Teen Mum all the time. And he seems to have a really good, healthy relationship with her, and he's present in his kid's life, and they've got a co-parenting plan, and Cheyenne's got a husband, and he's got his woman. They've got their separate lives. And I don't ever, or never really seen them on screen arguing and fighting. She said at times she felt a little unsupported, and he wasn't there in ways, and she needs more support from the men in her life. But overall, I felt like it was a real asset to see these young adults, young parents, really develop a healthy co-parenting style. So don't limit yourself if you're dating someone who's already got kids, or you're coming together in a world that's really chaotic. If you're both influencers, this is what I get in my head as well. If you're both in the public eye, and if you're both influencers, it's going to be mayhem. It is. Because it's like everyone's going to know who you are. You're a streamer, they're a streamer. Everyone's going to be talking about this new relationship. You're going to be in the press. You're going to be people are going to be like fangirling, fanboying, if that's a thing. Everyone's just going to be observing and wanting to be in your business more than ever. This could be simply going official on Facebook. Do you get what I mean? your Facebook status has gone to married, and now you're slotting in who you're married to or engaged to or dating, and that wasn't there before. Your Facebook used to say single, and now everyone can dive into who you're actually dating, and a lot of family and friends and everyone's going to be super nosy, and all your exes on Facebook can see it. So that kind of energy, yeah? You're going Facebook official, right? Anything in those regards is what's coming up for you, but it is an upgrade. So just push through it, grin and bear it, and keep building this new life for you, because it really is nice. And a lot of you have been through really shitty relationships, a real shit show in the past. Relationship show, it says. An absolute shit show in your relationships in the past. So this is gorgeous. And this is long lasting. I really do see it working out, okay? We will say that April could be significant. We will say the 19th of April, which is actually a Sunday. And we can say the 16th, 17th, 18th and 19th of April could be a significant date or window of time in relation to this relationship. We use the cues on the cards as a guide, because I've been doing some predictions lately, guys, and I threw a prediction out of the mouth so quickly, and it was a date in May, and it was like a Tuesday in May as well, and I was like, well, how would I know that's even a Tuesday? And I was like, guys, hold on, let me check, and it was a Tuesday, and I was like, I said that so confidently, like I knew it was going to be a Tuesday. Even when after I said it, I said, how do I know that's a Tuesday? I can't just be telling people it's a Tuesday, and I went, and it was actually a Tuesday. So just trust your intuition, guys, in any situation you're in. And the card's talking about Thursday, April the 19th. So we're going to pin that, and we're going to say any window of time in 2026, specifically in between the Thursday and the Sunday, which is the 16th to the 19th. But these are timeless. So anytime you watch this, mid-April could be significant for you. If it's gone or approaching and it's related to a relationship, a date, a meetup, a chance to upgrade in love, I would take it. I would take that risk. I would go with it, okay? I hope that finds you well, collective. I will be back soon with more love and light.